Hi, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide, stopping by to do a reading from the aspect of Gemini. So let's look at how these energies are affecting our Geminis at the moment. Let's do a 6 card and an oracle card and just dive straight on in. Oh, you don't need to be seeing that over there. Righto, Queen of Wands. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. How did that reverse get in there? Had them all up. That was obviously meant to be in reverse. Okay, you've got the Sun in the soul space. We've got the challenge is the King of Wands. We've got the advice is the Ten of Pentacles and a likely outcome as the Queen of Pentacles. This is an interesting read, isn't it, Gemini? Righto, so the push from the universe at the moment is the Queen of Wands. Look, I really do feel like you're looking to build a new life for yourself here, Gemini. Look at this. It's a creative effort. Sometimes I look at the Queen of Wands and I think of Kim Kardashian. You know, how she just is so, she cares about, building her empire, right? And it's kind of at the expense of other people at times. You know, sometimes you hear her talk. I don't know if you watch the Kardashians or not, but generally they're across our screens in different places. And I'm thinking to the scene where, she was talking to Kylie about knowing that her baby was a boy because she was uglier when she was pregnant with a girl. Like a Queen of Wands has that kind of energy where they're not afraid to say and do things that make them feel better in the moment. They're not afraid to be seen as taking calculated moves in order to feel better about themselves. So here I've got the Queen of Wands energy, right, as the push from the universe against you. So this is a time where it's okay to be selfish, is what I want to say to you. It's an okay time to think about what you need ahead of other people. And, it's not to do it in a way that's malicious, but it is to do it in a way that's calculated, because I get the feeling that you've just been through some disappointing energy. Look at this Five of Cups in reverse. Now, this is how you're showing up in the world. It's like pretending, I'm going to say pretending, like you are not gutted at a certain energy that's just played out, right? So Five of Cups, when it comes through in the upright, then for the sake of a quick read, I normally have all my cards in the upright and we just go for it. But this came through in the reverse, which is, to me, in the upright, it's like you're managing heartbreak, disappointment, could be some shame, could be some guilt in that. Here I've got the feeling that you're taking very, very calculated moves to keep that under wraps. You don't want people to see just how much this energy has got you bugged, right? But the moves that you're taking, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Whoever this person is who you don't want to see how busted, how broken, how shattered, how disappointed, you don't want people to see these energies, then put your Kim Kardashian on and be calculated and show the world that you're confident, that you're capable, that you're willing to take the moves you need to take in order to build the life that you want. Now look what's going on in your soul space over here, right? You've got the Sun in your soul space. So you are all about, at the moment, building abundance. You're about building happiness. You're about building joy. And you are going to get there, even if it's kind of a I'm going to fake it till I make it kind of an energy. Now, fake it till you make it isn't such a bad, it sounds like a crappy ideal, right? But I kind of go, isn't that what's at the heart of manifesting, right? Faking it till you make it. You take on a persona, right? So even if you've been busted and assuming you do this with consciousness, make sure you feel it to heal it and all that kind of stuff. But if you're going to walk out in the world and say, I am not going to allow another person's inability to be emotionally mature, I'm not going to allow their inability to treat me properly, to stop me from manifesting the life that I want. And if what I have to tell myself is I've got to fake it till I make it, then that's what I'm going to do. Just make sure, Gemini, that you actually do. When you have your moment, you can show the world whatever you want to show the world, right? Get out there and manifest this joy. But when you are when it's you versus you in your moments where they're private, make sure you're not burying this energy, right? Make sure it's not being buried. Make sure that it's being dealt with. And if you need to cry, cry. If you need to punch a pillow, punch a pillow. But do exhaust this energy. It's, what happened to you is not okay, clearly. But, you have the ability to compartmentalize your feelings better than most signs. You're able to cut your feelings out, put them in a box, put them on a shelf, and just go, I'm actually not going to feel that. I'm going to say I don't feel that particular thing, and I'm not going to move through that emotion. It's fine to show the world that if that's what you need to do, but make sure you're not inhibiting your own personal growth by pretending you don't feel pain, right? Feel the feelings, allow them to have their moment out in the sun, allow them to be a visitor, and you're good at that. You're good at allowing emotions to be visitors, but exhaust it. Right? Don't pretend it's not there. Exhaust the energy so that you can move into this energy that's actually trying to birth, which is the energy of the sun. It's joyful. It's abundant. It's about bringing in, look at this, if you're trying to manifest a healthy relationship, look at these two here, right? It's not about romantic airy fairy waffle. These two are in genuine partnership, building something really special together, right? They're genuinely happy to be in each other's company. They're genuinely happy for each other's successes, right? And this is, look at that. I'm just really drawn to this energy of success. And it's not wishy-washy romance. It's genuine partnership. It's loyalty. It's trust. It's cheering you on kind of an energy. And you've got that in your soul space right now. Now, what's your challenge here? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. And this is why I was pretty locked in on going, someone's done you dirty, haven't they? Right? To me, someone's done you dirty. Like the King of Wands comes up as your challenge, right? So you thought that this person was your match because they were putting on a pretty good show. You were putting on a good show and they were putting on a good show. And now you're continuing to each put on a good show. But in between is a whole bunch of heartache. You do not want this person to know just how deep this runs. Right? You're going, righto, I'm just going to squash that down, push it down, move it forward, because you are still a challenge to me. And as much as I want to just cut you off and pretend you don't exist and let you think that I've just moved on to, that I've taken the high road and here I am just, showing the world that I've got my act together and that I'm boss. You know how they talk about boss babe? I've just got that energy about you and going, you don't get to me. But I see past that, Gemini. I see right into the heart of the matter, and this person really does get to you. You're just putting on a good show at the moment because you want genuine partnership. You thought it was with this person and they let you down. So where are you going? Spirit saying keep going. Keep going on this path because it's funny, that fake it till you make it speech is actually a level of manifesting, right? Because you've got to become the thing that you want to achieve, right? You don't, when you manifest, the universe gives you what you are, not what you want. So you're actually embodying, when you quote unquote fake it till you make it, you're embodying the energy that you want to be. Now, make sure, this is why I say, make sure you don't squash this emotion, make sure you deal with it, because the manifesting part of showing the world that you're in control, that's great, but make sure that it happens at the deepest level of your emotions as well, because the universe will dig down deep into those energies and go, oh, she's only pretending to be those things. What she actually is heartbroken. So don't neglect you're doing the right thing. You're telling your conscious mind all the right things to do, to bring a confident persona, to get on with your life, to move forward. Do not neglect, and Gemini, you can be a bit guilty of it, of going, I don't want to feel that, so I won't, right? Feel it to heal it and continue to build your abundance. Now, what's the likely outcome if you do that? See how you shift. You shift from Queen of Wands energy to Queen of Pentacles. I know this sits in the push from the universe, so it's doing everything it can to help you evolve, right? But you shift from Queen of Wands, which kind of has, she can have a bit of a, a bit of a selfish ring to her energy. She's creative and she's a go-getter. She's all those wonderful things, but she can also have a bit of a selfish ring to her energy, whereas the Queen of Pentacles, she is far more gracious. She's far more ducks in a row kind of an energy. She's abundant, and look, you've got all of the abundance cards there. Ticking the boxes to say you can be financially stable. And look at all these cards of partnership. You really do want to manifest a partner who shows up for you and who helps you feel stable and abundant, right? So how are you going to get there? We're going to move through Queen of Wands energy into Queen of Pentacles energy, right? And Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing, she's very caring, she looks after her home, she looks after her kids, she looks after her money. Wherever you sit in that vicinity, she looks after her people, right? She provides for them and she makes sure everything's okay. So you're going to move into that energy as a likely outcome, but do not neglect those emotions. Let's get you a quick oracle card and see if we can just give you one more little message there on how this energy is rolling for you. What have we got? Alchemy. Oh, I love this for you. You know why? Because this is what I'm talking about for you, Gemini. You are sitting in the position of, how many times have I said it, fake it till you make it? But you actually have to have all the elements right to transform your situation. For alchemy to truly occur, it means you have to include the emotions in that process. So alchemy, when we're talking about the magician, it embodies all of the elements. So you've got the wands, the pentacles, you've got the swords, and you've got the cups. For you to truly transform your situation, you have to make sure you're addressing all of those elements. Do not neglect these emotions in your determination to show the world you've got this under control. And see here, look. See this? Look at the picture, right? Do you see the tears? Like it actually says, let the tears fall. If you have to do that in private, do it in private. But don't neglect your emotions in your moving through this Queen of Wands energy, because I guarantee you there's no way you can be a Queen of Pentacles and not bring your feelings to the forefront. She just doesn't roll that way. She has feelings and she cares. So do not, Gemini, neglect, like, yeah, you got screwed over, and yeah, you want to show the world that you're bigger, tougher, stronger than what they've put you through. You are, absolutely. But it's okay if you've got to let the emotion out on this one because you want to feel it to heal it. All right, I hope that message makes sense. And I'm going to wrap it up there and say, in faith, hope, and love, all the best, Gemini. It's bye from me for now.